Hui. Upgrade to Danei District. The astronomical stand in Toushe Gran formed the roots of settlement step by step, famed for avocados of its own.
Calligraphy and Poem by Lin Hui.
Hello everyone, I'm Will from Thailand. Today we're in Danei District, Tainan. The bridge on my right is the most important bridge connecting Danei, and right behind it flows the famous Jiangwen River of Tainan. The entire Danei District has developed its way of life along this river. Because of that, it has nurtured many talented people and amazing stories. So what kind of hidden masters can we find here? Come along and let's find out together. Danei is full of talented masters. The first one I'll introduce you to today is right here in this orchard. I heard he's an expert at growing avocados. Mr. Chen, hello.
Hello, Will.
I heard you're an avocado expert. So this is the real thing right here?
That's right. This is an avocado.
Wow, it's much bigger than I imagined. I've only seen them after they're cut open. I didn't know this is what they look like on the tree. But I'm curious, why does Danei grow avocados?
Danei used to be considered a poor and rugged area with rather barren soil. Originally, the avocado industry in Taiwan started in Ma Do, but after severe flooding there, the entire cultivation area moved here to Danei. Avocado is quite a special kind of fruit. It loves water, but also fears water. And Danei happens to have just the right environment for it. And the Jiangwen River runs right through the area, so the avocados grown here are of excellent quality. Right now, Danei actually has the largest avocado cultivation area in all of Taiwan.
I also noticed, why is there a white net covering the trees? Do avocados have to be grown inside a net house like this?
Originally, all the avocados in Danei were planted along the banks of the Jiangwen River, but with the changes brought by extreme weather in recent years, we've gradually moved cultivation into net houses instead. By doing that, we can reduce pests and diseases, and also improve both the quality and yield of the fruit.
How do you know when an avocado is ready to harvest?
We can tell by looking at how green the leaves are. The leaves actually nourish the fruit, so when they start turning a deeper green, it means the fruit has reached maturity. The second way is to look for little white beads on the skin after picking. If those appear, it means it's ripe enough, and when we cut it, we try to leave a bit of the stem attached. Right, like this. Because during storage and transport, that helps prevent fungus from getting in and affecting the fruit's quality. So we leave a small section first, then trim it neatly later.
Let me see. This one looks ready, right?
Yeah, that's good. It already has the white beads.
Okay, so I'll leave a small piece of the stem.
Right, just a short bit.
Wow, it's really beautiful. Such a bright, vivid green, it looks like a green gemstone. Hey, Mr. Chen, I just noticed there are some up there too. How do you pick those? They're way up high.
When they're that high, we farmers use this special basket tool to pull them down.
Oh, so you use another tool to scoop them off?
Yeah, this one's made for picking from tall branches.
It kind of looks like a fishing net.
It's not. It actually has a special design here. See this metal frame? You just position it under the fruit, give it a little twist and pull. Then the fruit drops right into the net.
So you basically hook it in and catch it when it falls, right?
Exactly. You hook it, pull, and it drops.
Wow, it really works. That's such a smart and handy tool. Depending on the variety, the avocados from Danei reach their peak season from June to December each year. The avocados harvested under the blazing sun don't go straight into the hands of the food lovers. They must first be graded and packaged before hitting the market. Wow, look at all these avocados. There are so many. So once we bring them back, how do you sort and pack them?
We grade them mainly by their appearance, things like the shape and surface of the fruit.
Appearance, got it.
Right, and also by size. We usually have 3 grades, premium, select, and standard.
So would mine be premium?
That one's select. Premium ones have to look almost perfect.
So this one's premium,
yes,
and this one's select.
Exactly.
I honestly can't tell the difference.
See this one? It has a few small marks from the branches.
Oh, I see them now, little lines across the skin. So after sorting and packing them, once they're sent to the market, can you eat them right away?
Oh, that's a great question. Actually, avocados do change color. There are varieties that change color and some that don't. The ones we harvested today are the kind that do change color. They'll gradually turn into this color. When it turns purplish red, that's a sign. It's telling us, hey, I'm almost ripe. There's actually a simple way to tell. Right there at the stem end, if you press it gently and it gives a little without springing back.
Kind of like how you test a mango.
Right. When it feels like that, that's when the flavor and texture are at their best.
Dear viewers, have you learned how to tell when an avocado is at its best? If you have, now you're an avocado expert. Speaking of experts, Danei, being the town with the largest avocado production, isn't just about growing fresh fruit. There's another kind of avocado master waiting for us to meet. Hello, Mr. Zhang.
Hello, hello.
I was just walking by and noticed you've got a lot of avocados here, but why are there beehives underneath them?
Well, Danei district actually grows the most avocados in Taiwan, and when it comes to pollination, avocados mainly rely on bees. You often hear about longan honey or wildflower honey, but what we produce here is avocado blossom honey.
Wow, that's the first time I've heard of that. So the bees are your little helpers, and at the same time they make a special kind of honey.
Exactly, it's a mutually beneficial relationship. Would you like to have a taste?
Sure, this is my first time hearing about it. Sounds good.
Take a look. This honeycomb here is what the bees built, all by themselves.
That's as fresh as it gets. You can still see the whole shape of the comb. Isn't that a pretty big piece though?
Ah, it's delicious. You'll know once you try it.
And when you cut into it just now, I could actually hear the crack sound. That's really good. That's really good.
Pure honey. If we don't cover it up soon, the bees will come right back for it.
Since the honeycomb's still there, it's got a really unique texture, chewy and totally different from the regular honey we usually have.
Of course.
It's such a special flavor.
We only make it once a year. When it's sold out, that's it.
Wow, so this is a limited edition avocado blossom honey.
That's right.
And you can only taste it here in Danei.
Exactly.
In the months of March to April every year, the period when avocado blossom the most, the bees working diligently between male and female flower, just the matchmakers busy with their jobs to get the final result success match. Besides pollination, there's the huge work to collect nectar. Wow, look at our avocado.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, look at that cross section.
And we can easily peel off the skin like this.
This is every fitness person's go-to food. Whether it's for salad or for bulking up or cutting down, avocado is such a great choice.
Yeah, totally.
It's packed with nutrients.
Go ahead, taste it directly. Remember we talked about the honey? This is the honey. We'll add a bit of it on top.
Add honey? Wow, even by itself, it's already so smooth, and the texture is really special. It's got a light, subtle fragrance and a hint of sweetness too. Let me try it with honey now. Oh wow, this is so luxurious.
Right.
The avocado already looks so beautiful, but when you drizzle the golden honey over it, it just shines.
How is it?
The avocado itself has a mild fruity aroma while the honey has a really rich flavor. So together it's perfectly balanced with such nice layers of taste. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Is this your special local way of eating it?
I've got plenty of secret ways to eat avocado. Wait a bit, we'll cook some noodles and you'll just slice the avocado and eat it with them. We make avocado noodles, avocado mixed with wheat flour and salt, nothing else added, and it's made with 30% avocado.
Wow, what made you think of combining avocado with noodles?
A lot of kids don't really like eating avocados. For those who are hesitant to try, let them eat noodles instead, because the noodles already have 30% avocado mixed in. Just boil them for about 2.5 minutes. That's enough. Yeah, around 2.5 minutes. They have this nice chewy texture. That's their special feature. But if you tell me you prefer them softer, then 3 minutes is fine. It's really simple. Use the noodles to go with avocado and just eat them together. Go ahead and have a seat. I'll scoop up the noodles first. Add a bit of salt just to bring out the flavor.
So even the oil is made from avocado?
Yep, all avocado. Go ahead, add your avocado slices right in.
Add them in?
Right.
So we've got avocado oil, avocado noodles, and avocado itself. The noodles are so smooth and the flavor is rich because of the avocado oil. Everything blends together perfectly. This is such a unique local flavor.
Yeah.
Something you can only taste here in Danei.
Exactly, so come visit Danei more often.
The Zhengwen River nurtures not only the avocados grown here, but also another unique local product, something you definitely shouldn't miss when visiting Danei. But what I find strange is that this special product actually requires an excavator to make. Mr. Wang, I know you grow crops here, but I noticed there's a huge excavator. Why do you need one for farming?
That's because we're replanting papayas. We use the excavator to dig trenches for the papaya fields. It helps with drainage and air circulation, so the water doesn't pool up. Papaya trees really hate standing water, so this keeps them from dying. The farmers here are pretty smart. They'd rather spend a bit more to hire an excavator and do it right, instead of saving money and ending up with dead crops.
That makes sense. Can I try driving the excavator?
Sure, hop in. I'll teach you.
Using an excavator to prepare the field is not just faster, it also helps compact the soil properly. The trenches it digs are tighter, so when the rain comes, the soil doesn't get washed away and the roots of the crops stay strong and stable. All right, I'm up here, so how do we operate this thing?
I'll teach you slowly.
Whoa. Like this?
Grip it and turn around.
You mean scoop it up and move the dirt away?
No. Pile it up first, then load it onto the truck and haul it out. Now lift it up. That helps it rotate.
Okay, now it's my turn to try driving the excavator. So first, we start the engine. Wait a sec.
Release the lever. Then the safety valve. Yeah, that one too. Now hold both handles with your hands. Pull up with your left hand.
Pull up with the left hand, okay?
Now switch. Pull up with your right hand.
Pull up with the right.
Now it's extending out.
Oh, that's like its arm joint, right?
Exactly.
And the right side controls its wrist.
Now lift higher with your left hand. That's the main arm.
Like this? And clamp down?
Yes, that's it. Clamp it like that. Now release.
Let go.
Turn to the left.
I got it! But wow, I'm so slow. It's just like the toy excavators I used to play with as a kid. This is actually way more fun than I expected, but also kinda complicated. There are so many levers, forward, backward, left, right. I was mostly using my left hand just now. Hey, can we go check out your papaya field after this?
Sure.
Great. From planting to harvest, papayas take about 9 months to grow. They're actually perennial herbs, but when used as a cash crop, farmers usually replant after about 2.5 years or sooner if there's been a storm or flood damage, since the fields need to be cleared and replanted.
Keep your head down.
Whoa, this entire area is full of papaya trees. But wait, I always thought papaya trees were really tall. Why are these ones so short?
Because they've been double dwarfed, making harvesting much easier.
Oh, so that's why. You don't need ladders or anything. You can just pick them right here at arm's reach. So how do we tell when the papayas are ready to harvest?
Once they start changing color, that's when they're ready. You can just twist them off by hand.
Like this, so this one's good to pick?
Yeah, but be careful, don't touch the sap. It makes your skin itch.
Oh, that stuff causes itching.
Yep, if it gets on your skin, it'll start to itch right away.
Whoa, it almost dripped on my hand. Okay, let me try to tell if this one's ready.
Those two over there. Leave that one.
This one. Okay.
Yep, that one looks good.
This one's turning yellow. That means it's ready, right?
Right.
And just twist it off like this.
Yep. There's one more.
This one? Yeah, I see. It's starting to yellow near the bottom. The shape's kind of funny. Looks like a banana. Okay, let's move forward a bit. Put it here. Oh, this one's huge.
Yeah, right? Lift it up.
Oh, actually, if you just lift it a bit, it comes right off.
Yeah, and this little piece here, that part needs to come off. You hear that little pop sound? The crisper the sound, the healthier the plant is.
Wow, we've already filled up the whole cart. Today has truly been a fruitful day. From the excavator we saw earlier to all the time spent preparing the land and planting, it really takes a lot of care and attention. Every papaya feels like a precious treasure. I think this is one of Danei's little hidden gems. The area used for papaya cultivation in Danei is the largest in all of Tainan, and since they grow in chalky soil, their red flesh carries a unique fragrance. This makes Danei papayas a favorite among fruit wholesalers. That's why people here say, grow pineapples to buy a house and grow papayas to marry a wife. From this, it's clear that papayas are another product that Danei takes great pride in. We wound our way along the narrow twisting roads, weaving through these tiny farm paths, and finally we've arrived at this hidden gem in Danei. Hey, just look over there! You've probably never seen a view like this before, right? It's absolutely stunning and majestic. Wow, a place this unique, we've got to find someone who really knows it well and learn more about it. Come on, let's go find him. Hello, Mr. Lin. Oh, hello. As I was walking over just now, I couldn't help noticing the scenery here is really unique. It's beautiful, isn't it? And I heard this place has a special name, Chilo Dragon. Why is it called that? What's the story behind it?
Well, the locals call it Chilo Dragon, or literally the bear dragon. The reason is this area is what we call the moon world. In geomorphology, it's known as the Badland terrain. Basically, nothing grows here. It's all bare earth. The hills twist and wind like a giant dragon, so people started calling it the bear dragon.
So from a certain angle, it really looks like a dragon. From here, what we're seeing is the tail of the dragon. Now, geologically, this area belongs to what's called the Chongxi Formation. If you go further south through Longqi and Zuozhen, down to Tianluo and Yanchao and Kaohsiung, those areas belong to the Gutingkeng Formation, which forms the larger moon world landscape. Our area here is the northern part, smaller in scale, but special because it contains layers of sandstone mixed with shale. The shale breaks into thin flakes that look like dragon scales. That's why it's considered so unique, small but beautiful. Okay, come on, let's head in a bit further. I'll show you some of the micro landforms. Wow, seeing it up close like this is even more stunning. The formations are so unique. What else can we notice here? You can see lots of small, detailed micro landforms. Our moon world here is mainly composed of mudstone. Its particles are very fine and it's grayish-white in color. But within that gray-white terrain, you can spot some brownish-yellow bumps. If you touch them, they feel harder. Are those a different type of soil?
Yes, they're ferrous oxide. It forms along the joints or fracture surfaces of the rock. When water seeps in, carries out the iron and causes it to oxidize, forming ferrous oxide. When it rains, the surrounding mudstone might get washed away, and the parts on top, the ones protected by the harder ferrous oxide layer, end up forming these earth fingers. They stick out one by one like fingers. They're called earth fingers, and when erosion continues, it hollows out the base underneath. That's what we call a diving cave. Now, if the top of that diving cave, the top cover, gets narrower, it starts to look like what we call a natural bridge, like a small arch bridge formed by nature.
Oh, so it looks like a little bridge, like a sky bridge. After each heavy rain, the eroded mudstone gets washed down and piles up below. That's called mud flow deposition. Do you know what the locals call that? I have no idea. It's quite literal. They call it diarrhea soil. Diarrhea soil? You mean like going to the bathroom? Yes, like that. It looks like a big lump of poop. But don't worry, it doesn't smell. That's just how straightforward the locals are with their names. That's so vivid. So now that we've learned about the geology here, is there anything else interesting to see? Remember earlier we said this place is called Chilo Dragon? Right. Then let's go find the dragon's lice. The dragon's lice? You mean little bugs living on its body? Sort of. We call them foraminifera fossils. These mudstones are so fine because they were originally formed under the deep sea. So yes, this whole area used to be the ocean floor, a deep sea environment. Oh wow, let's try to find some. How big are they? Very tiny, about the size of guava seeds. We'll probably be searching until sunset. You're young, your eyesight should be good enough. All right, let's see what we can find. Let's start looking. Hey Will, come here. Looks like I found something. Ah, you found it. Look, that's a foraminifera fossil. Wow. It's so small. It might even be smaller than a guava seed. You've got amazing eyesight, sir. Not really. You still need a bit of luck to spot one. So how long ago were these organisms alive? This layer of mudstone, the Chongxi Formation, was deposited between 900,000 and 450,000 years ago. Let's leave it here and keep it preserved. Sounds good. I think everyone should come visit this place. It's really something special.
This area is known for its unique bear dragon terrain. When the light from the sunrise or sunset shifts across the land, it paints the barren hillsides with a spectrum of colors. That's why it's also called the Layered Colors Mountain. If you want to see the bear dragon transform into a fiery red dragon, make sure you come at just the right time of day.
We were just next to the bear dragon. Now we've jumped right into its very heart. There's a saying, go straight for the dragon's lair. And when you're here, there's one thing you just can't miss, racing through this rugged badland terrain. All right, let's go. Whoa, that's super steep. There's no real road here at all. Whoa. Ah, you'd better take some motion sickness pills before this. Good thing I already did. Whoa, whoa. Want to put your courage to the test, ready for a heart-pounding off-road ride? If you're a thrill seeker and love the rush of off-road adventure, book ahead and you can experience it yourself. But who's the master behind this idea? Who thought of turning this into such a wild ride? Hi, Will. How was the ride? Was it exciting? Yeah, it was so much fun. The path was really bumpy, but the scenery was beautiful, very natural and untouched. It was both fun and thrilling, but I'm curious, why did you decide to organize this kind of activity in such an environment? Honestly, at first I didn't have a big plan. I just thought that when I get older, I'd like to retire here. This activity seems more for young people. Is it really suitable for retirement? Well, I enjoy making friends. This land was passed down from my father, and I wanted a place where people could come, enjoy nature, and meet others. Do you personally enjoy riding these vehicles? Yes, I've always liked driving Jeeps. This terrain is perfect for Jeeps, so thrilling and fun. Besides this activity, is there anything else to do here? Actually, if you get tired from the ride, we also have hot springs and cold springs inside. That's perfect. We've been sweating a lot, and with this weather, a soak sounds amazing. I'll take you there to try it out. Let's walk this way. Wow, this feels so natural. All the stones here? Yes, these stones are from the mountain. The cold spring water is brought down to the farm. For hot springs, we just heat it before it enters the pool. Oh, this isn't tap water? It's mountain spring water. That's right, it's spring water. So soaking in it feels natural. Wow, it's so cool. Well, isn't it comfortable? Yes, and I feel like it has a natural scent, different from tap water or regular hot springs. Everything feels so authentic. Do you personally enjoy soaking in springs? I've always loved water, so I built this stone pool so I could enjoy it whenever I wanted. Take it slow. All these stones are collected from the riverbed. Just relax and enjoy. Lying here, I feel something truly different. It's a completely unique experience, not like soaking in a hot spring in the city. Those are just indoor bathhouses, but here it's outdoors, and it really is the taste and scent of natural mountain spring water, purely from nature. You hardly ever smell spring water like this. It's cool and refreshing too. You hear the stream flowing beside you, a gentle breeze blows, and the sun lightly warms your skin. I feel so relaxed here. If you're usually stressed out, this is the perfect place to come. After soaking, all my fatigue washes away. My body's energy is fully restored. Body, mind, and soul all satisfied. Let's go find the next master hidden in the alleyways. Hello, village chief. I just walked in and saw all these beautiful patterns. Why are these paintings created in the first place? This is done by one of our residents, his son-in-law, Kevin. He originally wanted to paint something for the kids. Some neighbors saw it and thought it was really nice, so they kept offering more walls to paint on. Over time, he kept painting during his free time. So it became livelier and livelier. It started as just one painting for the kids, but he was so enthusiastic that it kept growing into a whole spot for people to visit. Yes. Everyone thinks his paintings are very lively. How long does it take to finish the largest painting? Sometimes it takes 1 or 2 months. Sometimes even 2 to 3 months. It all depends, since he paints in his free time. Let me show you. This is his first painting here. Oh, this theme is a zoo? Yes, animals, like an animal palette. It's really beautiful and the colors are so vibrant. Strolling through the alleys, quietly admiring the murals, time seems to take me back to childhood. Leisurely walking through the village, I can find my favorite childhood characters, take a photo with them, and check in. It doesn't get more relaxing than this. If a stroll through the village isn't enough, there's a spot with a wide open view that might just satisfy you. Wow, everyone look behind me! This vast grassland with the blue sky and unique shapes? Isn't it incredibly relaxing? We're now in Danei, a sprawling leisure farm. To explore the farm, besides taking another tour bus or walking around at a leisurely pace, the most convenient and least tiring way is to ride a bicycle. Hi, Shui. Hello. I just rode my bike all the way here and the scenery is absolutely beautiful. I heard there are some special activities to experience here. But I'm curious, why was this farm built in the first place? Well, this area used to be all sugarcane field. Later, we transformed it into a leisure farm. So now you can see there are lots of outdoor challenges and activities, great for families and visitors of all ages. I noticed those two big things behind us. What are they? That's your next challenge, pushing hay bales. Oh really? What's special about the hay? Normally, the grass we feed to animals, like cows, is called pangola grass. It's a type of forage crop used in livestock farming. We just turned it into a fun, hands-on challenge activity. So I just push it forward? Yup, use both hands and push with your strength. Wow, this feels like a natural outdoor gym. Exactly. I only pushed for what, 20 seconds and I'm already out of breath. But it's a great workout. That's great. Not like the boring routines in a gym with dumbbells and machines. Here you get to be in nature and still train your muscles. My biceps and triceps are definitely pumped right now. This leisure farm started out specializing in professional grass cultivation. It later transformed into a tourist-friendly leisure farm. The farm spans 120 acres, 1/3 of which is New Zealand-style grassy pastures. The farm isn't just about the pastures, it also offers modern resort and leisure facilities, and you can even create your very own one-of-a-kind culinary treats. Okay, I see a bunch of ingredients laid out here. What are we making now? We're going to make forage buns. It's one of our local specialties here. Since our farm started with growing grass, we wanted to create something unique from it. The main ingredient is forage juice. Don't worry, this kind is edible for humans, not the same as what the animals eat. We just mix the ingredients together. That's all-purpose flour, yeast, and the forage juice. Then the key is to knead everything into a dough. Oh wow, the white flour is slowly turning green. It's like playing with clay when I was a kid. Yup, looks good. No more dry flour showing, and the texture is nice and smooth. Now we can start shaping the dough. Once the dough is kneaded, we can start shaping it into different forms. After shaping, it needs to rest and ferment for about 40 minutes. Only then can it go into the steamer. While we wait, we're not just sitting around. Shui is already in position. I heard that this is the only place in Taiwan where you can try this kind of hands-on experience. And it's about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome! Dear guests, a very warm welcome to our venue. You've arrived at our circular arena to watch today's Saturday First equestrian performance. It's Taiwan's one-of-a-kind galloping horse experience. For those who want to ride, where are your hands? Come on! Today, we're excited to welcome our second guest, a handsome gentleman. Your way of mounting is a bit different. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, jump over! Lift your head and straighten your chest. All right, the moment of looking dashing is here. Next, the horse is running again. Everyone can really see that every participant in our area is experiencing it authentically. We hope that our experience leaves you with wonderful memories. My thigh just cramped now. The speed is really fast, and you need to use your legs, but it's so much fun. The Kazakh Equestrian Show performs on fixed holidays. Besides letting the audience experience galloping, it also features breathtaking performances. After enjoying the thrilling equestrian show, the hay-steamed buns are ready, just in time to fill the stomach that's been empty after half a day of exploring. This farm has physical work, adrenaline-pumping moments, and also slow-living experiences. Calling it the Danei Master is not an exaggeration. We just visited the farm. It is said that over 400 years ago, this was the site of the original sites of the Pingpu tribal settlement. From this, we can tell that Danei once had traces of Pingpu people living here. But how can this be proven? Go there and you'll see for yourself. Hello, Mr. Lan.
Hello.
I just walked in from outside and I noticed the design of this temple is really unique. I've never seen anything like it before. What kind of place is this?
This is a place of worship for us, a sacred place. We call it a kuwa. It dates back to around the 1600s. The kuwa was mentioned back then as a place where people would gather for meetings, kind of like a council hall. It's also used as a place for rituals and worship. There are many kuwa sites in Tainan, but among them, ours is the largest in area. During the Japanese colonial period, there were quite a few kuwa around, but at that time, during the Japanization movement, many of them were destroyed or disappeared. But this one here has been preserved all along. That's why our ritual traditions have been passed down continuously. For us Siraya people, the kuwa is a very important spiritual place. Our annual night ceremony takes place on the evening of the 14th day of the 10th lunar month, and the celebration continues into the next day.
I also noticed there are lots of different patterns on the ground. What do they represent?
These three stand for the central, western, and eastern kuwa. Each design has its own meaning. The outermost one shows a ceremonial song. It's several people holding hands and dancing in a circle. The one in the middle is a betel nut. Betel nut is really important to us. When we hold ceremonies, we always offer rice wine, betel nuts, and oil rice. And this one in the middle is button flower. The one on the right is coxcomb. We use these flowers to make flower garlands, which is called halau.
So these patterns are meant to recreate that scene?
That's right.
Ceremonial song is the main event of the night ceremony. It's usually performed by unmarried women. But what's special about the ceremonial song here at Danei Toushe Temple is that since the Tainan city government expanded the event in 1995, it's been performed by men and women of all ages together. Mr. Lan told me there's one important rule about singing ceremonial song. It can only be sung during the night ceremony, otherwise it might bring misfortune. Wow, Mr. Lan, just looking at it, I think its design looks really unique. Why was it designed this way?
This one kind of looks like the Sun Yat-sen Memorial Hall, right? That's because it was actually built in that style.
Oh, I see. And I also noticed this is a kuwa, like a public hall or temple, but why aren't there any statues of deities inside?
Yes, our kuwa doesn't have doors. It's open to everyone. And when you come inside, you can see the white flag on the wall. We call it the Thunder Command Banner. Inside the banner are 5 ancestral sisters. Right now, you can also see 5 jars representing the ancestors. We don't have 3-dimensional statues of deities. The jars act as substitutes. Some people call our practice worshipping jars.
Mr. Lan, this is really unusual. What is it?
This is a general's pillar. It's from last year's ceremonial song. Each participant took off their halau, and we also kept a pig's head, which we hung here.
The pig skulls and flower garlands on the general pillars symbolize the presence of the Siraya ancestors. Members of the community take the pig skulls or flower pieces to carry as personal offerings. They use them to pray for protection from evil and for safety.
Earlier, we talked about the shangshui water. Shangshui, when people drink it, it's to pray for safety and blessing. Basically, after performing the ritual, we check in with the ancestors first. Once that's done, you can scoop the shangshui water. The water always has a little rice wine added, and it's regularly refreshed. Once you scoop it, there are cups ready on top. You can drink it on the spot. Some people even take it home in bottles.
The Toushe Kuwa is the central and spiritual hub for the Siraya people. Here, besides the spiritual traditions, there's also a tangible material heritage. What is it exactly? Don't rush. Come along with me and let's explore it together. Hello, Auntie.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
I'm cutting chia.
Chia. Is this chia?
In Mandarin, it's called acacia.
It has a lot of thorns.
Be careful not to touch them. They're all thorns. You see, in the past, we Sierra people used this plant to make bamboo fences.
Ah, because it has thorns, it's perfect for fencing.
People wouldn't dare, even thieves wouldn't dare to climb it. Here we have a matriarch society, so our ancestors decided that these items could be used by men because they often go up into the mountains for hunting or work. And the acacia flower is also used in our traditional chicken dishes.
So this is considered a distinctive symbol of the Siraya people.
Yes, first we cut it down, then we chop it into small pieces. Piece by piece after chopping, we sun dry it because when it's freshly cut, it has a certain smell.
Should I smell it now?
Yes, take a whiff. You'll notice a plant-like aroma. The bigger the tree, the stronger the scent.
Wow, the fragrance is really strong. It smells very fresh, kind of like mugwort.
Yeah.
No wonder it can be used in cooking. Auntie, can I help you with that? Is there anything I can do to help?
There are so many thorns. You're not wearing gloves, and you don't have any tools. Don't touch it. You'll get hurt. I'll bring it over here. I'm going to start chopping these xiao off. We'll cut it into pieces so it's easier to cook later. Piece by piece like this. You need to chop it all of it, because after this it needs to be dried in the sun a bit. Only after drying can you cook it. Since this is raw, it tends to have a stronger smell.
If you cut it into smaller pieces, does it absorb the flavor better?
Yes, if you make the pieces smaller, it tastes better. When you cook it, you won't need to cook as long. Otherwise, if you cook it whole, it could take 4 to 5 hours.
From cutting to chopping, and then it needs to be sun-dried. This dish passed down by the Tsiraya people is really labor-intensive. Auntie Ame said that after chopping it, she's going to perform a little magic for me. Acacia is really amazing that it can even be used to do magic.
I'm going to perform some magic. Just scoop it up and it's ready to drink. You can cook chicken or anything in it.
Wow, that's a huge pot. Is that all our
Yes,
soup?
it's all in here. All the ingredients we've chopped earlier are in here.
There's really a lot.
Everything good is right here. This one has nothing else. Just cooked now, no chicken added. It's made by just boiling these ingredients.
I can smell that it's light and sweet.
Very fresh.
It kind of tastes like herbal pork rib soup, but the flavor isn't as strong because it's just freshly cooked. We didn't add too many seasonings, but everything's made from fresh, natural ingredients. It's really refreshing.
We use firewood when we cook. I collected the wood myself, and it has to simmer for 5 hours.
5 hours? Look, I'm already tearing up. I'm honestly moved to tears. This kind of slow wood-fired cooking isn't easy. I'm sure this dish tastes amazing. It must be packed with rich flavors. This big pot is basically the base broth, simmered fresh every day for at least 5 hours. After ordering, the chicken is stir-fried, then stewed together with the broth, and that's how this traditional Tsiraya dish is served. It already smells incredible. Our thorny acacia chicken soup is finally done. Let me give it a try.
Once you add the chicken, the soup changes. It becomes sweeter.
The one earlier tasted lighter. It reminds me of how my family in Thailand used to cook, with lemongrass or other herbs, but after adding rice, wine, and chicken, the flavor becomes richer and more layered. And the chicken is so tender, it tastes really clean and refreshing. What's really meaningful is that the dish belongs to the collective memory of the Tsiraya people. It's the taste of their heritage, their memories. I think everyone should come here to experience this truly unique cuisine. Hi, Mr. Zhang.
Hi, Will. Welcome, welcome.
I heard this place has a really cool nickname. Is it called the Hometown of Stars?
That's right. The Hometown of Stars refers to the whole Danei area. It's got that name because the Astronomical Museum is located right here.
So at night we can see the stars, but since we're here during the day, what can we see? In a moment, we'll head to our astronomy exhibition hall where you can see how astronomy connects to everyday life. Through art, navigation, even religion, they're all related to astronomy in some way. Well, I'm going to let you experience what we call the Coriolis Force. The Coriolis Force, okay. All right, please close the door for me.
Sure.
Now, look at this ball. I'm going to give it a gentle swing. Watch closely. Is it just swinging left and right in a straight line? Yeah, it's moving in a straight line. Okay, now, I'm slowly starting to move the platform to simulate the Coriolis Force. Watch again, you'll notice the direction of the swing. Yeah, it's moving along with the platform. So, Will, let me tell you what the Coriolis Force have to do with our daily lives. Good question. Things like satellite communication, or even when we travel abroad, they're all connected to the Coriolis Force. Here's why. If we take a flight from Taiwan to the US, the plane doesn't actually fly in a perfectly straight line because the Earth is rotating. The Earth's rotation creates the Coriolis Force, which causes the plane to drift off its original path. That's why pilots have to make adjustments to account for it before takeoff. And during war, if a missile is launched without calculating the Coriolis effect, it might even hit the wrong country. That'd be a big problem. Because while it's moving, the Earth itself is also moving, right? So that affects its trajectory? Exactly. The Earth is rotating. That sideways deflection acting on an object moving in a straight line, that's what we call the Coriolis Force. The planetarium focuses on astronomy in our everyday lives. It uses immersive interactive theater technology. For example, there's even a Coriolis Force experience that shows how it affects our daily life. The goal is to spark people's interest in astronomy and science, and to help everyone realize that astronomy is actually all around us in everyday life. Hey, Will. Yeah, you can't come to an astronomy museum and not check out the telescope. Wow, it's huge. The ones I usually see are tiny. This one's several times bigger. When visitors come in, the first thing they get to try is our open sesame moment. It's like a convertible car. The whole roof opens up and moves. That's amazing. Right. That way you get a much wider view of the sky. During the day, we use this telescope to point at the sun so visitors can observe solar activity on the sun's surface. Look here. This is an image of the sun we captured earlier. Will, see those little dark spots on the surface? Those are what we call sunspots. You can see them right here. Why do sunspots appear? They're related to the sun's magnetic activity. Generally, the more sunspots there are, the more active the gases on the sun's surface are. And that can actually interfere with things like our power grids and communication systems on Earth. So you see, the stars up there are more connected to our daily lives than we think. Do we actually get a chance to use this? Of course, every Saturday night, the observatory stays open until 9 p.m. We set up the telescope and point it at something interesting and let visitors take turns to experience the wonders of the night sky through the telescope. Besides these two, do you have anything even cooler? Of course we do. Come on, let's go check it out. Let's go. Will, let me show you the biggest telescope in all of Taiwan. Wait, this is also a telescope? That's right. It's way bigger than the one we saw earlier. Yep, much larger. So this one also points outside, but I noticed it has a really big roof. Don't tell me this one can open too. Of course it can. See that little gap right there? I'll show you in a second. Same magic words, open sesame. Okay. Open sesame. It moves really, really slowly. You can see the left panel sliding out first, then shifting to the side. Wow, it's actually pretty thick. I'd say it's about as thick as an airplane door. That's about right. But why does it only open that one small section? Excellent question. Basically, if the entire roof opened up, the wind would blow in from all directions and cause vibrations. That would affect the telescope's stability. Right, since it's observing things that are super far away, even a tiny shake would make the image wobble, huh? Exactly, it's because of the long focal length. The longer the focal length, the more sensitive it is to even the smallest vibration. Today, if we want to point the telescope somewhere else, the roof can rotate along with it. Wow, it's actually moving. It moves very slowly, and the feeling is different from when we opened the roof earlier. What's special here is that we can observe the secrets of the night sky right on site. Is it because there's less light pollution here? Exactly. That's one of the perks of being in the countryside. Today I really learned a lot, and I got to experience many interactive activities. I also saw something very special. I think friends who love the starry sky must come to this planetarium to take a look. Whether it's daytime or nighttime, I believe it's going to be really fun. There's a saying, Danei Masters, just right. Here in Tainan, there's Danei District, which fits perfectly. Danei District is truly full of masters. Whether it's the avocados with the largest cultivation area, or locally flavored avocado honey, or the versatile excavator papayas, even turning the rugged terrain into an exhilarating Jeep adventure. And the indigenous acacia chicken soup only locals would know. Plus the whimsical painted villages and the relaxing grassland farms. All of these can be called masters. Then come to Danei. I'm Will, Linking368 Taiwan. Which township will we visit next? See you next time.
Taiwan 虽然是条旱季，因为它落地生根发芽，也发芽茁壮，充满生命力。过去、现在、未来，无限发展。我们有自己的选择，台湾是自己来负责。世界来感受台湾的时刻。台湾经华丽转身，那要爱无嘎巴世界成果。台湾经阿努米达，扎扎拉，杜古里亚。 世界的光芒。路途西经，充满生命力。我的决心，让台延绵。过去、现在，和未来无限。台湾发展，全世界倾斜。勇敢热情，脚步莫停。在汪洋中，要游向未来。华丽转身，华丽转身，咱做伙华丽转身。伫汉之野，心手相连下，拼出一片台湾。坚强勇气，坚强勇气，咱斗阵坚强勇气。成为一尾坚强有活力的台湾。